Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
If you can hear, it's very noisy. You see the smile on his face? He's got a smile on his face because her mate is now in Thailand and today is on the long-tail boat with Mr. Chet, which you'll see in a few weeks, that we did.
And my dad's looking at the pictures and it brings back very happy memories.
Oh, we're in Quesada. We're in a place called La Taberna?
La Taberna, I think, yeah. La Taberna.
Taberna, sorry. And we've got her and him.
I'm Chesca and he's Alvaro, not her and him. Thank you. What names?
Pretty boy. Pretty boy.
Hi Bob. Hi Bob. In this weekend's video, we haven't got a clue. There will be an update from La Hoya and there will be an update from the park at La Siesta, which is almost complete. And tonight we're going to somewhere that we've never been before. It's been recommended by a few people, notably Gareth. Gareth the MP.
Gary and Wendy.
Gareth and Wendy. The place is called, and we're on the outskirts of Quesada, kind of, or we're nestled within Quesada urbanisation. It's called...
At the moment, it's called. It changes its name frequently.
Oh, does it?
It's the same people that run it, but its name changes, yeah.
Oh, Grand Italian.
Grande Italian.
Apparently it's an experience. It sounds like it's like a Karen's diner, but with Italian food.
Oh, I really want to go to Karen's diner.
Well,
Yes.
you can look into it tonight.
Chesca's cooking. So's Pretty Boy, also known as Alvaro. But she's not been here for ages, so she turned the oven on and left it and buggered off. What are you making?
My pasta.
It's got cherry tomatoes in it, 3 big bulbs of garlic,
And
rosemary. It's got
where's the
oil,
rosemary from?
our garden. It's got olive oil in it, and it's got some of that Himalayan
Oh, the pink sea salt.
Yeah, that.
Is there no meat in it?
Will you just let me cook? Jeez. It's got bacon bits in it.
Got what?
Bacon bits in it.
Oh, bacon bits.
Yeah. We've got 2 packs of bacon bits, so we have it.
Makes a change for it to be young'un as opposed to mum. Alvaro, so we've got these out to defrost. Alvaro has said he's going to make us gambas al ajillo, which is
going to be the
garlic prawns.
We're going to do like a 5-star Michelin restaurant, you know, with a ¿cómo se llama? Entrante. What's an entrante?
Starter.
That with a starter. Yeah, that didn't come out as well as I thought it was going to come out. Oh no! This actually smells really good.
It does smell good. So you squeezed all the garlic out of the shells, yeah?
Yep.
And now you're putting the tomatoes in there. You need to pour all the juice in as well, don't you?
I'm aware. I'm just trying to get it all out so it doesn't fall over.
I saw a really nice recipe earlier with something similar to this, and they made it on, put it onto bruschetta, like onto bread as a bruschetta. That looks really good too. And Alvaro's on with his prawns.
This weekend's vlog, thank you very much, is sponsored by Lawrence,
Claire.
Nathan,
and Josh.
thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Oh, and the other one's in there. Chesca's cooking.
Cheers. She's doing bacon bits. This is all new to us because we've never had it, but she cooked it. Her and Alvaro cooked it last week.
There's loads left in there.
Bro, who's cooking? Me or you?
So you've added milk.
Yep.
Okay.
It is a very good ingredient to
Is that
add.
instead of using cream?
Yes.
How did you find out about this recipe?
I'm not telling.
And then the other thing that you're going to add that I can see that's on the side of it, which is over there, is
Cheese. It
cheddar
can be.
cheese.
It can be cheddar cheese or it can be Parmesan. Parmesan. And that is basically the sauce.
Nice.
Which what the cheese will do is just thicken it up.
Taking it up a bit and add a bit of flavour. Cool. Okay, so prawns, garlic, chilies, dried chilies. Good lad.
This looks like nouveau cuisine.
It does, doesn't it?
So this is the
pesto sauce, and it's had basil in it. I don't know if I already told you. Plus salt and pepper in it. Cool. Andy, why are you filming this? This is really bad content. Why are you doing this? You're making me look bad.
You see, I'm fat. The reason I'm fat is because I like food, and it doesn't help when you've got a feeder, okay? But then when you've got one feeder, you've got the daughter that's also a feeder. We just said don't need to put it all out, and she's like, ah!
Go away.
Fresh out the garden. Nice. A very large piece of belly pork from Chop Shop, and we got them to score it for us, and they vac packed it so we didn't have to put it in the freezer. If you're new to the channel, this is what we do. Sort of, sometimes, maybe. Belly pork Sunday dinner. Onions, chicken oxo cubes, paxo stuffing mix with sausages. Also from the allotment. We call it an allotment, it's just a bit of a garden. Homegrown beetroot. Helen's got us to try carrot tops, and not for us.
Yeah, we don't like them.
No, we've not been around here for a while. Potatoes didn't work.
Yeah,
Brussels have gone AWOL.
Brussels had a virus, so I took the tops off and thrown the rest. The peppers are coming to the end, although there's still one or two nice ones on them. And these are purple sprouting broccoli when they start to sprout.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing quite well.
They are them, aren't they? They're big.
Well, I've been round with spraying with some neem oil, because these have started going a little bit strange.
Down there we've got some beetroot. I've already shown some of that in the kitchen.
These
Ginger.
That's ginger. These are baby beetroots, baby Brussels.
Oh, right, okay, so I'm trying them again.
I put them in when the others started going funny. These are leeks.
Okay.
They're coming lovely, them.
And some tomatoes.
The tomatoes that were here, they finished growing, and I was going to pull them out, but I didn't, and they started coming back. So these have got tomatoes on them, look. And that one, that was a shoot from coming out of the joint, and it broke off, so I just planted it in there, and look at it. It's coming beautiful. It's got tomatoes on it, look.
Oh, yeah.
These are tomatoes.
Right.
Now, as I said, the leaves have started going funny on some of the plants, and look. Something's damaging them, or damaged them.
Right.
So we'll see if they come back. If not, what I'll do, I'll take another shoot and plant them. These are carrots. This is what we've had the carrot top off today. There's some nice ones coming.
Big ones there.
Some nice ones.
More beetroot.
Beetroots. I've got to plant them yet. These are, what's this? These are parsnips.
Oh, right, okay.
These.
Oh, and these are cabbages.
They're cabbages, Savoy cabbages and spring cabbage.
And
some more leeks.
Oh, right, cool. And that we don't know, but we've got another one growing nuts round there.
Again, I just left that tomato plant to carry on, and it's got some beautiful tomatoes coming on it, but the plant itself is just about dead. So it might be a case of take the tomatoes off and let them ripen. Now, these are sweet peppers, same as round there.
Right.
A few days ago, I gave them some. If you look, you can just see the white on the. I gave them some food, some bone meal. The bone meal makes some flour, and if you look, the flowers are all coming out again. So hopefully that's going to produce more fruit. The cucumber's done.
Yeah.
Ready for going. Again, I got a shoot that was growing from the other tomatoes, and it broke. Well, I didn't break off. I broke it off because it was this big, and I put it in here. And look at that, it's coming beautiful.
Chilies.
Chilies.
We've had shed loads of chilies. We've got
sheds and sheds.
Bags full in freezer.
Yeah.
What's these?
These are garlics.
Oh right, okay.
Now I planted some garlic bulbs a while ago, and they did nothing. So anyway, I just left them, and they've come back. Onions. These are the giant onions.
Oh right, yeah.
That I planted a little while ago. And if you look, I planted 5 just to see how they were going to come. Look how they're coming. They're coming beautiful. So I planted a follow-on crop for them, and that's these ones.
Right, okay.
And then again tomatoes, and again the tomatoes are coming beautiful.
That red flower's nothing to do with tomatoes, that's off the other side.
And then some more tomatoes. I like my tomatoes.
I like tomatoes, but they get eaten, they don't get wasted. And then look at the size of this bush.
Now,
basil.
This is basil, and what I keep doing every day when I come round to water them, if you look, they just gain flowers on them. So I just nip the flowers off like that. That from there, look, that'll turn into a flower. Just nip them off, and that encourages them to bush, and that's what's happened with this one. It's turning into a beautiful basil bush.
So that's basil. What's that?
That's basil as well, and that's Thai basil.
Thai holy basil. It's this one here, yeah?
Yeah.
That there, by the way, is an anti-mosquito plant.
Anti-mosquito, but took bloody work.
Took bloody work, yeah. It's been a long time since we've done an update, so
It's been a while.
We thought we'd. Oh, just there. Can you see it? I don't know if the camera's picked it up. Did you see that?
Yeah.
There was a gecko, a lizard.
It lives in this pot over here.
Oh, right, okay.
And when I water the pot, every time I water the pot, I see him run up the wall and hide. But he's heard us, you see, so he's thought,
bugger it.
If I stop here any longer, I'm going to get drowned. So he's run up the wall.
Oh, I thought I could smell something good.
Yeah, it's not done yet though. The crackling's not quite crispy enough yet. I've just basted it.
Yorkshire puddings?
Yep. They've got Alex's granny's free-range eggs in them.
I don't know if we've mentioned the trees have gone. The lemon tree, the Nespera, completely gone.
Which I'm really sad about.
What happened?
They got like a bug on them, and we tried to treat it, and it just didn't work, did it?
No.
So.
And they got cut back quite a bit, treated, and grew quite big, and had the bug on it again.
Yeah, and no fruit.
So,
well, the Nespera tree did have fruit on it, and they're very, very messy in the garden. Well, the Nespera tree is really messy in the garden, and the dogs kept eating them and giving them an upset stomach, which is not ideal neither.
No. So they've gone. Let's get the drone out. Let's go and have a look and see what the progression's like at La Hoya. Don't forget, if any of you guys are interested in La Hoya, the developments that's going to be there, and when they're going to be available, what I can tell you is, because I spoke to one of the developers, I bought my house from him, the initial plan was for around about 7,400 properties. That was 20 years ago, when properties, an apartment for instance, would be around about 60 square metres. Times have changed. You're now looking at apartments being bigger, maybe 80 square metres. So instead of it being around 7,400, they're expecting it to be a grand total of around about 5,000, give or take. That's going to be a combination of detached villas, minimum 400 square metre plot, semi-detached villas, again minimum 400 square metre plot, bungalows, which are the upper and lower ones, I believe they're on a minimum 400 square metre plot, don't know how big, and also apartments. Now the apartment blocks can be 4 high, I'm not sure whether that's 4 above or 3 and 1 underneath for car parking. Each plot will be split up and it will have a mixture of the total. I'll insert a picture now that'll give you an idea of what the plan's like. All the commercial units are going to be running parallel with the CV905, give or take, apart from 2. Up towards the hospital is where the main office is going to be for the sales of that. But again, contact us. I put my details on the screen if you're interested in investing in this area. There will be an additional roundabout being put in. That's going to be put in just up the road from La Siesta, El Chaparral, heading towards town, but before you get to Altos del Limonar. That's what I've seen on the plans. And again, have a look on our website, t.co.com. I've put the plans, or I will put the plans on there to give you an idea. We will give you a heads up as things start to progress in the future and in future videos. We're expecting there to be project plans within 6 months, so we can then give people an idea of where they're going to start building, etc. But for now, we can show you where the roads are going to be. This smells great. Bet you wish you were here right now. She's possessed, obsessed. What's the word? Trying to see if the carrot things are going to taste any better cooked.
Yeah, we didn't like them raw, did we?
Roast potatoes.
Oh, they look like fried potatoes at the moment, but they...
Oh, there will be.
Yeah, they're going in the oven now.
What are they doing?
The fat that's come out of the pork.
Cool. It's going to be tasty.
Yeah, they should be.
In there is some swede. That's not swede as in Swedish person like nobbe. Cabbage, Brussels sprouts.
Homegrown carrots.
Homegrown carrots.
These potatoes are not very good.
They're not?
No, they've got lots of bad bits in them.
Right.
Nothing to chop out.
They'll be mashed.
Yeah, they're going to be mashed potato.
You would think gravy would be something simple. You know, you just basically get your gravy granules, add boiling water. Not in this house.
Well, it still is a cheaty gravy. I do use gravy granules
Yes,
and things.
books and things. So, in there already is the...
The juice from the pork.
Yes. I was trying to think what the word was.
Juice.
In there's also...
Onion powder. The food of gods.
Oh,
Right.
if you don't know, and we're not sponsored by them, she keeps trying, hen nose. And it's not like Worcestershire sauce.
It's not.
Completely different ingredients.
A bit of ketchup. I'm going to put some oxos into it. And some chicken stock. And then I will thicken it up with some gravy granules, but it is quite tasty when I've finished it.
It's a combination of beef granules and chicken granules.
And we like it thick. I know
Yeah.
some people like runny gravy, but we don't.
Look at them.
Yeah, they're not brown enough yet though, but they've got another 20 minutes to do yet, so I'm just going to turn them all over.
I can hear the dog drinking.
I can hear the dog drinking as well.
The knack, as I understand it, with Yorkshire puddings, to make a good one is hot oil.
Yeah, that's not quite hot enough yet, it needs to be smoking.
And
So
usually
it's a bit
we
longer.
use lard,
Yeah, we're really healthy in this house.
dripping pork fat, basically.
What I'm cooking them in today is actually the fat that's come out of the pork. There were quite a lot of it, so I used it on the potatoes and also in the Yorkshire puddings.
Alright. Normally, what Helen will do, you can get this in Mercadona, it's manteca, which is that. So if you ever need lard, that's what you get. And all it is milk, eggs, flour and water, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like the smell of these. Yeah, they're not for me then.
Do they taste as bad as they do when they're raw?
They taste the same.
Oh. That'd be when it composter then.
I buy it with the bones in because I think it keeps it moisture and it tastes lovely. But then I like to get the bits of gristle out before we eat it.
Oh, and cartilage.
Yeah.
Look at them. And that. And them. Right guys, we're on one of the main streets in Torrevieja and we need something or whatever check this out, right? We've literally just found out about this shop, never ever seen it before, and it does fancy dress. But for next year, if any of you guys are wanting Halloween stuff, I mean, look at this. Absolutely spoilt for choice. That's nuts. So just a little bit of footage for you. And it's huge. Today is All Hallows Eve, also known as Halloween, and I'm not done yet, but she is.
Book!
Tenner. That's what it cost for the mask. A tenner. Billy bargain.
Nothing.
No, it cost you nothing, but
It cost me nothing.
but me and Helen paid for face paint.
Oh well, there was face paint,
Yeah.
but it was free. Free to me.
Free to him. And then if you look at Madam, there.
So this here is the hot wing challenge. If they eat them all, they get
A shot.
a shot. So dig in and see if they really are that hot. I didn't want to order any because it had washed my lips off, my teeth off my lips. Are they proper spicy?
This spicy, yeah.
I've probably got sauce all over my face.
You've got it all down your chin. Yeah,
Which one?
yeah.
So they leave a little bit of a burn. They're messy.
That's why I didn't have them.
Very messy. But he's got it all over him. As mentioned, we were at the park at La Siesta. This will be completed very, very soon. You can see behind me the new access road that they've put in there is more or less finished. The parking spaces are in. As we look around, we'll get the drone out, you'll see that they've started to put in what looks like cycle lanes around the outside of the park. This parking is going to be needed. I'm hoping people will use this instead of congesting down at the bottom near the office. Now, we've spoken to our guy at the council. We've asked him to let us know when this is going to be inaugurated and opened. Hopefully we'll get plenty of notice. I mean, spending 4 million on it, you would hope they'd have a song and dance. Tennis courts, petanque courts, dog training areas, kiosk, shaded areas, kids play areas. As you can see from the signs, it's still closed. It's still a no-go area, even though it's been noted and seen that there's kids playing on the pump track, which you can't blame them. That's been finished for months. You thought they'd have made it so that they could use that area, but it's one of those things, isn't it? So hopefully the next time you get an update from us here at the park at La Siesta, it'll be finished and opened, or we'll be covering the opening. Ignore me, I look gruff. I ain't had a shave.
So do I.
You don't look as bad as you did last night.
I looked excellent last night.
Great costume. Didn't do it for her. But lots of people didn't recognise her either.
They really didn't recognise me.
This may be the last one of the year. I was surprised if it is. If you're new to the channel, you've not seen this before, Helen does a mean paella.
We think so. Just me and you.
And there's a few of you guys actually that's sampled the paella, had the paella, and put in the comments what you think.
I might think it's a load of crap.
Well, put it in the comments. We'll just not invite you again. In the paella, it's not a.
It looks a mess on the worktops, by the way.
Yeah, not a. It's not an original, genuine, authentic, whatever. It doesn't follow a recipe. Some people think that you shouldn't put this, that, and the other in it. Well, Helen puts in it what we like, which is good enough for us. In the paella, Helen used to do it with la bomba rice until she was.
I was told off by Alex's granny.
Yeah, it was proper Spanish. Paella's Valencian. This is basically a Valencian paella rice. It's called la Paella. Did I say that right?
Paella. They actually sponsor the Fallas in Valencia. They do, don't they? Is that what you were going to say?
I'm just about to say that, yeah. As per usual, not scripted. Out comes the camera and off we go. So there's going to be the rice. There'll also be saffron in it and colourant, which basically you get this from Mercadona. You don't need much of it, and that one's got saffron in it as well, but Helen adds a little bit more saffron, which we've got in there, but I'm not going to dig it out. Chorizos, which is frowned upon by many. Chicken thigh, boneless, skinless. Peppers are from Bob's Allotment that we froze, red and green. Garlic isn't from Bob's Allotment.
I put the garlics in without peeling them, so the skin on garlic.
It's almost like they sweat, isn't it?
They just look like.
Yeah. This we've started doing instead of getting the jarred ones because it's great value.
I used to put fresh green beans in it, and then jars of like butter beans. But that works out a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it's about €1 a bag or something stupid. Tomatoes which she'll blitz up, and there's some onions that I've not got out yet.
That will be blitzed up. Ribs in the oven.
Yes.
Prawns defrosting outside.
Yes.
Prawns. That's it basically.
Chicken stock.
Yeah.
And this time we're having clams, but Helen's not because she's allergic to them, we believe.
I do love clams though, which is a shame. Typical yesterday, we've done nothing.
Yeah. Well, actually, Helen's editing, and I've been filming and editing. So I've been filming for this vlog that you're watching now, and Helen is editing PP Islands. Now, also from Bob's Allotment.
Can you see that properly?
I think these were mentioned earlier in this video, actually.
Oh, right, okay. Beetroots.
Beetroot. And the beetroot is in vinegar?
Vinegar, yeah. So
they're very soft and succulent.
Cheese and beetroot sandwich.
Yeah, as it's a fiesta day, everywhere's going to be closed today. Today is the Day of the Dead.
It's actually All Saints Day.
It's known as Day of the Dead, but it's quite a religious day here in Spain. So the bread is part baked. That's going to get done in the oven to mop up all the juices. Also, we have some chilies. It was the last big batch of chilies that Bob's pulled off the main big chili plants, which I mentioned earlier. Clean them up, we're going to slice them, and they're going in some vinegar in there. We're just saying we've been using a lot of chilies. Bob's grown a lot of chilies, becoming more mainstay in the cooking, but I'm going to give you an idea how many chilies that we've got, other than the ones that we've got in here that are in vinegar, and other than ones that we've eaten, which is quite a few. We've got a bag, look at the size of this. It is big as my head. But then there's also, and they're all different types of chilies. Here's a little update on progress so far. Bread baked, clams ready, almost. Chicken stock. No rice in it yet.
Oh, what? See, pretty.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you soon. Hasta pronto.